That's the way we work with SR Assurance. We work a lot with Leave No Trace Canada and with Quebec government about ecotourism product. Leave No Trace is you minimize your impact on the ecosystem during the outdoors activities. So that's the end of the presentation.
Oh, you are fast.
This afternoon, Pierre will be with you. So Pierre knows a lot about the rules and the norms of the association.
Okay guys, let's stick together as a group because Pierre's going to do presentations at every stop for us, okay?
It's my 5th year as the owner of the company. We start the kayak tour on May 1st and we're running up to mid-October. So when I bought the company, we had about 1,200 customers sea kayaking, and now we have 6,000 customers.
Wow.
So here is our launching pad for sea kayaking, and the tide is up, but when we come back tomorrow morning to do sea kayaking, the tide will be down, and all that bay will be dry. We have now 1 guide on the water with 4 people. They are in the fog somewhere. Somewhere loose in the St. Lawrence. Welcome here again. Our mission is for discover the St. Lawrence marine wildlife in a responsible and durable way. We have about 40% of European customers and 60% of Canadian and North American. So for risk management, that's one thing I want to show you. So we have to explain the customers how to go inside the kayak and how to get out of the kayak safely. When you flip over the kayak and in the water at 4 degrees, so you have to react very quickly for the guide. And we are explaining our customer what they have to do if this happens. And you can have injury in the kayak excursion. If something happens, it's easy to communicate always with just our VHF radio. But sometimes when we're in 2 days activities, we need other communication system. We have the emergency number with ambulance, provincial police, army, insurance, anti-poison center. And this is in our plan. We have to fix how we want the communication with media because we want the same information for everybody. That's it.
Morning. You guys ready for some sea kayaking?
Oh yeah, let's go.
I'm just kidding. We're not going to go sea kayaking, but we are going to go do a 45-minute dry run. It's going to teach us about it still, so. And then we're going to take off for Quebec City. Bonjour! C'est dommage.
I just got a call from Pierre. He said he went and looked, his guide went to look down the St. Lawrence, and the conditions look okay. So this morning, looks like we're going to go sea kayaking. Now that could change by the time we get there, but right now the plan is we're going to go sea kayaking. From a best practices standpoint, watch what Pierre's doing for safety and everything and compare it to what happened when we went on the whales, okay?
Elijah? Are you on?
Kayak?
Are we going in too?
No.
Nick, are you going to go sea kayaking?
I don't know. I'll find out. I think so.
All right, let's go.
Welcome in Maremont des Cotours. It's a beautiful day. Yes, of course. Because it's not too windy. What we have to do is to talk a bit about the interpretation, okay? It's really a particular area that we're gonna paddle. There is some risk too. We're gonna talk about the risk. We need good clothes to go on the water, so I will explain that to you too. After that, we will all dress up, and then we're gonna take a look at the kayak. You will be all in tandem in a double one. We are in September. we have most chance to see the beluga, the harbor porpoise, and the minke whale too. The whales are here to eat. Yeah, that's right. Not us. I never heard about that. Can you see the gray line there? It's the line of the marine park. We're gonna paddle in the marine park. There's only 2 marine parks in Canada. So what we're gonna do is to stay close together. Like that the whales can breathe and eat everywhere. Can you give me a risk of the activity, please?
Drowning.
Drowning is the worst one.
The last one.
Yeah, you're right. And you know what? We don't want that it's happened, so that's why we're gonna give you a boat and a life jacket. I don't know if you have health problems. That's why you have to answer that little questions. So all the people who go in kayak with me have to feel that sheet.
How do you do this? This on first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm already out of breath.
Comme ça. Rentre un bras ici, ta tête entre les deux. C'est ça.
You never done this before?
No, never did it. First time.
Wish me luck.
Good back.
Bye, Mom.
Oh, we need a paddle. Your name?
Gordon.
Gordon. Nice to meet you, Gordon.
Ready?
You're all set.
In the museum one day.
That's good. Like that, you go in front. But
At Marymount, when before the guys went on the kayaks, the exercises that she did, those things you don't forget.
to break in kayak. The position that you're supposed to have in your boat.
When she was talking about getting to be a guide on a kayak, I thought that was important, like the number of courses you need.
What do you think, Clint?
I think it's pretty exciting.
There we go.
They actually studied tourism, even in the wildlife.
One of our guys started doing his loon call and then slowly went over and the loon ventured in as well.
As our guide eloquently said, since we were out playing, now it's time to put our toys away. Right there, right there.
Oh yeah, right there.
Oh yeah.
Get back in the books.
The man with 5,676 pictures. Okay, so we're here, we've got all the rooms. There's also a pool and a hot tub and a jacuzzi and a sauna if you want. Enjoy your evening, and we have a very early start tomorrow. All right?
Morning.
Have you been doing this every day, Jessie?
Yeah, every day. You're up? No, he's up.
I think they'll hate me.
Thank you, Clinton. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Lac Beauport. I'm with ENF Canada. So primarily, we cater to American clientele on activities like hiking trips, bicycle touring, cross-country skiing. Years ago also, we developed lots of learning programs, learning tours. They always include meeting with special resource persons like naturalists, biologists, researchers. And in Jacques-Cartier National Park, you'll see it's beautiful. You can have nice activities. Yannick will be back shortly. We got your lunches ready. So those are the details that we take care of, how to get the lunches and things like that, behind the scenes that we don't want the guests to see normally. But since you're here to know about it, we'll tell you what we do behind the scenes.
So welcome in the Jacques-Cartier Park. My name is Marie and we'll be together this morning. So we'll have a nice view from the river. We'll go up about 1.5 kilometers, 2 kilometers, till the next rapid, and after we'll come back. So we'll go and get our life jackets, our paddles, and we'll get ready. Okay, so you're ready, and I'm pretty sure lots of you paddled before. Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Everybody, eh? Everybody, so we'll be experts. So let's go in now.
Gordon was born with a paddle.
I was born with a paddle.
That was tough on his mother, eh?
So Cartier Park, canoeing. We're in a canoe a lot, like in the summer, spring, in the fall, in all kinds of weather. On this particular experience that we had, we made a few stops with some stories, and that we can do as well. And you do see, we did see signs of different animals coming to the river.
What's that?
It's original. It's original. And without actually seeing the animal, we still learn. You know, there's you can do explanations of animals just from science. I thought it was interesting.
Jesse, is your paddle broken, Jesse?
We made a new contact that might help us, giving us a way to go to forward the business that me and Michelle are trying to put together up north.
Parallel parking there, Rabaska.
So it's really cool. It was well worth the trip.
We're just going to go back to the interpretation center, have a bagged lunch there, and then we're going to go on an hour-long hike.
Very good. That's a wonderful experience. Nice trip. The first stop there on the way, that's the what I'm looking for, the Gordon's camp, you know. Teaching the people there the traditional ways, and it was so natural, you know. I like the when I hear people saying, respect the land, respect what's surrounding you, the animals, everything. You know?
So it's about the same about working with a park. They do have some rules.
We all learned, let's put it that way. Like when I was talking to the guys, they didn't realize what was required, you know, until we went on this trip. We had to do a lot of work behind the scenes, like the training, the safety, and the communications, emergency plan. We got to have all that in place, and that's what we need to work on.
So if you're ready, we'll just pass in front and we'll start the hike over there. How we manage it, I will be the leader, so the one in front, and with Jess, Jess will be in the back, so she will be closing the walk. Also as a guide, we always carry a first aid kit, and usually we could be also in touch with radio. And what you can check also before we go on the trail with some of your guests, if you have to, be sure they all wear good shoes and have good clothes to do the same the activity where we're gonna go. And you looks pretty good, so I think we can go on. Yeah.
I'll take a break if you want to break it. I'll take a break. I'll take a
Having a trip like this, it makes me think that it's great because it exposed you to the opportunities. Now it's up to you, the individual. And I think that's responsible tourism development. And then more importantly, I think it's a wonderful way to be passionate about what you do and be successful.
Woo! I did it!
We do have a lot that we could showcase. If you could get the artifacts together our ancestors had left behind. We're working on that now. Well, the other thing that with this experience was even a traditional meal can be sophisticated. You know?
I said Jessica, yeah, but that job, yeah, but Satan knows. One of them.
Okay, now I'm going to do the owl.
After going on these tours, like I don't see why we can't do it ourselves. People don't really know much about us as people, you know, and the traditions and the culture that we have. So that's why I think we could more or less promote our culture and our traditions. Yeah, I think it would be fantastic. Gda. I David Sinano jay. Tourist map making not. Stars Mujig go on the data and goni. Shoshki discovered David Sienna. And Chaduija and Chiquagno, the Gaga Magnot, Machits Canasadi, Nako at Dwarf Cheat. Tosh Chigat it's good Macedon. Yeah, just good Modonia, Euitonia, do Aftino, and Euitonia. Yeah, Tugun and I know that it's good Masnanoj in the classroom, I know. It's good Macedon, Snigans. Tugun again, Nisho one gay up in beach and I. No dashpad, it's my dog college, and I know that Nishopun Bimbio. No, I got cheese to dick one, we not took training. Just couldn't walk no down the average. I'm going to mean how he's skull wagon. When Higgins and I booked us, did you certify you? I know that I know. I'm going to not took my catch that, yeah. Dziewczyć Vito, dziewczyć from Vito, nie da no adityk. Także no i to na haftiano, także ganji Joaquim Agnes, Chaim no, że dziewczyć sim do.